So yes, this is true. There's a monthly stimulus that could be ending very soon. And no, we're not talking about SNAP benefits. I'm not going to give you details on Social Security. We're not talking about that. It has nothing to do with student loan forgiveness. And I'm not here to talk to you about another stimulus check. These aren't things that we're going to see. Today, we're going to address the news that more than 16 million households here in the United States could be getting cut off from one of the longest running stimulus programs from the past few years. And this is going to cause millions of households to lose one of their most important utilities, at least according to experts. But what is that? Well, it's their internet. Currently, more than 16 million households rely on federal broadband subsidies in order to have internet that falls within their budget. However, according to reports, we now know that in the past 48 hours, they're indicating that funding is going to run out within the next 12 months, and it doesn't look like it's going to get renewed. Now, here's what we know. In February, this was the 2-year anniversary for the emergency broadband benefit. Now, I remember talking to a lot of people here on this channel about this benefit. I told everybody to go and apply because it would give you $50 a month as an internet credit. And if your internet bill was $55, you would effectively pay $5 a month. If your internet bill was $35 or $49 a month, guess what? You would get free internet. That was how good this was, right? Now, here's the problem. This is that $50 per month internet credit. Well, that went away. In this same program, they also gave you $100 towards a new computer or even a tablet. And I know many people who went out and got this, and it was great. It really worked for them. Now, it isn't called the emergency broadband benefit anymore. This is a new program. The new program that they're actually running right now, it's called the Affordable Connectivity Program, or the ACP. This is what was passed last year under President Biden. Now, in this program, it offers a $30 monthly subsidy. That's what they're giving you. Now, according to the federal government, this program has signed up 33% of eligible households. Keep in mind, there's 16 million households are currently receiving this benefit. But did you know that more than 40 million households collect SNAP benefits? Food stamps. Do you know one of the eligibility requirements in order to get this subsidy for internet? It's you have to be on food stamps. That's it. So 33% of eligible households are signed up. And the federal government says this is a major win, but it also means that 77% of you who are eligible for this haven't even got it, which tells me that there's still a lot of money out there that could be going to you to help you pay for some of your bills, like internet. Now, all you gotta do to get this is apply, okay? If you're on food stamps, you qualify. If you have a Pell Grant, you qualify. Those are two things that you can do, or 2 ways that you qualify. It's actually pretty simple. Now, here's what you need to keep in mind though. Once this program ends, millions of households, they're not gonna have internet access. We're just not gonna see it. This is going to affect children who are in school and their parents cannot afford to pay $50 a month for internet or additional $30. It's gonna hurt. This is gonna affect adults who are trying to get a job and need internet access. Well, you're not gonna have it. Or people that are trying to work from home and maybe just 1 or 2 days a week. Well, you're gonna have to go pay for internet. This is also gonna greatly impact seniors who need internet, who utilize internet for, could be for news, could be here to watch this channel. It could be for just getting on the internet to you apply for different benefits, submit forms, sign forms. All these things are needed, but you also need internet. So this right here is going to result in millions of seniors not being able to get the access that they need simply because they cannot afford internet. Again, major problem. Now, either way, no matter what happens moving forward, here's what we know. Reports are indicating right now that Democrats are actually looking at ways to add additional funding here. Here's the problem. There's a good chance that the GOP will not vote on something that's going to increase costs. Because right now, what they're saying is that this is an unnecessary expense in 2023. Now, this isn't a huge program. This isn't providing trillions of dollars back to the American people. This is providing some relief, but again, not a lot. So even though there's a good chance that this doesn't get extended, it is going to impact millions and millions of households. Now, here's why I bring this up. You are going to get cut off. We are in this interesting time where right now the federal government is trying to figure out a way to cut costs, but at the same time increase revenue, at the same time satisfy Republicans, satisfy Democrats, and not take away from the American people. At the same time, being able to pay down our debts or just pay our debts due to the current federal deficit. Here's the problem. All these things combined are going to have to be negotiated, are going to have to be fixed. Again, I told you that this wasn't about Social Security, and it's not. But at the same time, if Democrats want to ensure that we don't increase the full retirement age from 67 up to age 70, guess what? We got to make cuts. This could be one of those cuts. If Democrats want to ensure that SNAP beneficiaries don't get a reduction in benefits, guess what? We might have to see this get cut off, where we don't see subsidies for internet use. We don't see it, right? Or what about student loan forgiveness? This is a big one. I don't know what's going to happen here. The Supreme Court's currently, trying to rule on this, and some say that it could be another 2 to 3 months before we even have an answer. If this is the case, guess what? This could be another one of those things that no student loan forgiveness because we got to provide for SNAP benefits, Social Security, Medicare, maybe internet. I have no idea. But again, all this stuff is kind of intertwined. And so this is part of the problem. Millions of households are going to be cut off from some of their basic needs. We are already seeing it when it comes to food and nutrition assistance. We're seeing it when it comes to housing. Rental assistance has been cut off for millions and millions of people. For a lot of people, it was done 2 years ago. But for many, it's now starting to get cut off. We're seeing a lot of people that were trying to get out of car payments and stuff like that. The banks are saying, no, you have to make the payment. No more getting letting you off the hook. Bring the vehicle back to us, or you make the payment. Those are your options. So right now that a lot of these benefits are being cut off, guess what? That means that us, the American people, are going to feel this effect. Okay, we're going to feel the impacts of this. And so the reason why I wanted to bring you this story is simple. As millions of people see their benefits get reduced, see some of these subsidies go away, and like I said before, SNAP benefits, as soon as that goes away, and that happened the end of February, so a couple days ago, as soon as that happened, you're going to see food banks. They're going to be just overloaded with people. They're going to lose a lot of the food that they've had housed for weeks or months. It's going to go away. So SNAP benefits is going away. For the next 12 months, we're going to see this subsidy go away. It's going to run out of money. The program is going to be pretty much empty, which means nothing for us. But again, the reason I bring this up is because these programs are starting to just kind of dwindle and dissolve right before our eyes. So if you think the federal government's going to come in and help us, they're not going to do it because they don't have money either. So that's what we know at this time. As always, as I know more, I promise I'll come back on and share all the latest news and updates. Again, just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Consider subscribing. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends and family over on Facebook so that they too stay informed. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.